Hello, everyone. So I am almost done. I just realized that I only have a couple left. I have this one, and then I have another one, and then I'm done. So that is pretty cool. Then I can start reviewing the brands in the US the same way that I'm doing these here. So let's turn around. Merla suggested that I do this brand, so let's go ahead and click on it and see what's up in their shop. So it doesn't look like they have blends unless their blends are mixed in with their singles. So this is a Canadian brand. Let me zoom right in for those of you, especially on mobile, so you can see a little bit better. Their bottles are really pretty, by the way. So let's take a look at the safety information that they have. Hopefully they have some. Some brands do, some brands don't. Details, blends well with, let me see. Okay, so let's take a look at what's on their bottle. It says, keep out of reach of children. Citrus oils can increase sensitivity of the skin to sunlight. Yes, some of them are phototoxic, including this one. Avoid exposure to sunlight after applying citrus oils. Avoid contact with eyes and other sensitive areas. If pregnant or breastfeeding, please consult your healthcare provider before using. Grapefruit oxidizes quickly, so it is important to always cap the bottle tightly. So that is a caution that I would say, other than the phototoxicity, I would say could be for any essential oil. You do want to make sure the cap is tightly closed. You want to keep them out of your eyes and other sensitive areas, yada yada. What I am looking for is specific information that is specific to grapefruit, and they do have safety here. Perfect. Okay, so safety is possibly photosensitizing. So it is if you are using it more than a 4% dilution. So you want to make sure to keep it to 4% or less. I do find adding non-toxic and non-irritant and non-sensitizing, especially the non-toxic, is misleading. A lot of people feel that if it's non-toxic, you can eat it, you can put it all over you, that there's no safety issues involved, and that is not the case. This essential oil and others can be irritant if you use too much, especially when you expose the grapefruit to the sun or to UV lighting. Non-sensitizing is also not true. Any essential oil can cause sensitization if you use too much too frequently. So I feel that that is something that really doesn't belong on essential oils. But that being said, the safety information that I was looking for specifically for grapefruit is the fact that it's phototoxic, and they have that here, so I am happy. Alrighty, so let's take a look at lemongrass. Lemongrass has a very low topical max, which they do not have listed here. They do say use with care. I feel that's a little generic. Anybody looking at that would go, well, of course I'm going to be careful using it, but not really understand exactly what that means. I do see that their wording has changed here, where it says can cause some skin irritations or sensitization. So I do appreciate that, because that is true for this specific essential oil. Let me just zoom in a little bit more for you guys. Okay, cardamom. Now this is an essential oil that is for ages 10 and above due to the high 1,8-cineal content, of which I do not see here. I just see the generic information here, which I already went over my opinion on listing that. Let's see. I'm just looking at the side of the box here, which is, other than the phototoxic information, is the same. So I'm not seeing anything here warning you about using this with children under the age of 10. Just scroll up here and just make sure that it's not here and I don't see it. Yeah, so I don't see that. So this is for ages 10 plus. Eucalyptus as well, for similar reasons. This is for ages 10 plus. And I don't see that here. They do also include toxic internally in their list. Rosemary, similar. This is for ages 10 and above. Okay, so they say avoid during pregnancy, avoid with epileptics, high blood pressure. So rosemary is in fact pregnancy safe. Essential oils, including rosemary, do not cause high blood pressure or make high blood pressure worse. We know that is not true. That is old information. And as far as issues with epileptics, that part is the case. So that is true and that is accurate. That can be an issue for some epileptics. Is that it? Is that all we have for single essential oils? Okay, well, let's click on peppermint and see if they warn you about this one. And let's see. Not really. Possible sensitivity due to menthol, not necessarily. This should be used on children 6 and above. It's for ages 6 plus. Use in moderation is not a bad warning. This does have a 5.4% topical max, and it can be very strong, and you want to be very careful where you are applying it. It looks like that's all they have for essential oils. Okay, so I am not seeing any blends. So I guess that comes to the end of my review for this company. If you have any questions about anything that I've said, if you want a resource where you can look up safety information, you can check out essential oil safety files. You can find that at uboslibrary.com. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments for me and I will do my best to answer those. So I will be back in a few minutes after this uploads to YouTube, and I have one brand left to review, so I'll see you soon.